Let me tell you a story. Not about a prince, not about a meme coin. Now, this is about me. Tony. Tony the duck. Used to swim around in the city park pond. Breadcrumbs, tourists, the occasional rat. It was a hard life. But then I figured out the scam. Working hard don't make you rich. Owning stuff does. So, I did what any duck with half a brain would do. I stopped quacking around and bought into the S&P 500. And that changed everything. At first I tried everything. Crypto? Lost a few feathers. Drop shipping? Gave me ulcers. Flip a few duck-themed NFTs? Don't ask. But then I stumbled across this thing called the S&P 500. It sounded boring, old, like finance for people with colonoscopies on speed dial. But the more I looked, the more I realized this wasn't boring. This was organized, consistent, corporate-level robbery. Except this time, I got to be in on it. You invest in the S&P, you get a slice of 500 of the biggest money-making machines on the planet. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and a few you've never heard of that still print cash like it's toilet paper. You want to get rich without waking up at 5 a.m. or flipping rental properties with names like the Soaring Giraffe? Here's the deal. Since 1928, the S&P 500 has averaged 10% per year. That's before inflation. After tax, after Uncle Sam takes his cut, still around 7%. That don't sound sexy, right? Well, sexy is for broke people. You want rich? Try this. $10,000 in 1980, worth over $1.1 million today if you reinvested dividends. Look, the S&P's not some crusty old fossil. It evolves. It rotates companies like I rotate croissants out of my freezer. Losers get kicked out. Winners stay in. Sears, out. Netflix, in. Kodak, gone. Nvidia, now it's carrying the whole index like a henchman with a briefcase full of silicon. Every decade the game changes, and the S&P adjusts like a duck dodging pond ice. Fast, quiet, ruthless. So no, it ain't outdated. It's the shark of the financial ocean, always eating, never sleeping. You gotta wait for the dip, they say. Yeah? You gonna time the market from your cousin's couch? I said too much. Get out of here. You already know too much.